When I think about how people make decisions, we usually make them from some sort of emotional cognitive awareness, right? What I think and what I'm feeling. Except a lot of times those decisions actually are influenced by the greater of the two, which is the emotion that comes. And the trick to that is that sometimes these emotions, these feelings can smooth be liars. They can just smooth lie. I'll tell you, here's a story. You want to hear a story? Here's a story. I was a little kid, and I was watching this movie about this killer clown called It, right? I don't know. I was just a little kid. I was like 8 or something. And I was watching the TV screen, and it's at that scene where the sailboat goes down inside the gutter. Some of you are remembering that right now. And the little boy is starting to stick his hand down inside the gutter. And that's where Pennywise, the killer clown, is at. And I know he's there. The little boy knows he's there, but he's still doing it. And this was 100 years ago, right? When they had long commercial breaks. And as he's sticking his hand down inside the gutter, my TV smooth goes black to a commercial break. And at that moment, I promise you, something behind me fell over. Like fell off a dresser or a desk or something. I was the only one home, by myself, 8 years old, watching It. I know, that's another conversation. I knew in my knower that Pennywise the killer clown was right behind me. I was terrified. I took off running. I ran upstairs. I pulled the covers over my head because we all know killer clowns can't get through covers. I didn't get out of bed all night long. I refused to let my feet dingle-dangle off the side of the bed because now I knew Pennywise was under my bed like he was down inside that gutter. I had to go to the bathroom, but I didn't get up and go. I was terrified. And because that feeling was so strong, I made a decision on what I believed was true. See, here's the trick. Sometimes we believe lies, and our feelings can't always distinguish that. So then we make decisions rooted in a feeling that's the result of a foundational lie. Pennywise was not in my house. I was completely safe. In fact, it was my sister's cat, Princess. The cat was like 100 years old. She probably tripped and fell over something. I was safe, but I didn't believe it, and I didn't feel it, and I made a decision that was consistent with a lie. I wonder how often we do that. I wonder if you don't do that sometimes in your relationships. You have a strong emotion that comes from a thought that's the result of a lie that you've not even challenged to believe if it's true or not. You just believe it. Maybe if I can encourage you, before you make that rash decision that's rooted in a strong emotion, push pause. Determine if what you're believing is really even true. Because it might not be.